Gold is showing signs of a breakout on the heels of silver, but still has more work to do. WTI US oil is also getting very interesting, potentially breaking out once again this week. So I'll have all the details in today's video on gold, silver, and WTI, showing you exactly how I'm looking to trade those markets. So my name is Justin Bennett, full-time trader and founder of Daily Price Action. As always, all of this is my opinion only and not financial advice. Now, before we get into the charts, if you do want to use the broker that I trust the most, check out the link right here below this video. That is going to be a link to IC Markets, and that's going to give you a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000 plus future deposit bonuses of 50% up to $25,000. Plus, if you deposit $10,000 or more using my link, then I will grant you lifetime access to our Discord group and also the full SMC course. So check out that link. If you don't see it below the video, check out the link in the description. All right, so looking at XAUUSD first, gold on the daily chart. We talked about this over the weekend. Really not much change here so far on Monday. That's to be expected. But right now we do still have this market trading within this channel. Now, it's not the most well-defined channel because we so far, haven't seen a retest down here. Doesn't look like we will anytime soon. And you can see we have the two touches up here as well. So this is what's important to watch here, because this level here intersects with the yearly open for gold right here in this area. So really between, let's say 43.60 or so, all the way up to about 4,400, this is going to be the resistance area to watch here for gold. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm looking for shorts, because when we look at silver, we'll look at that next. But when we look at silver, you can see that that market has already broken out. So the two tend to move together. Silver breaking out could be a sign, an early sign of a gold breakout coming. But in terms of this market, you can see this was the yearly open right here. And you can see the rejection back here in this area. So this is what's key now for gold, right? Again, this area down here, 43.30 up to about 4,400. This trend line up here, also this high. This entire area, guys, is going to be resistance. So in my opinion, long in this market up here doesn't really make a lot of sense, especially when you consider that we have, imbalances like this down here, even this candle back here as well. So not to say that these will get filled, but a lot of times when you come into resistance like this, you have these inefficiencies down here. This does often serve as a magnet, so to speak, for a market. So just something to be mindful of if you are trading gold. Okay. So, possibly a pullback here in the coming days to mitigate these inefficiencies. But overall, it does look pretty constructive. The fact that not only did we come all the way back here to the yearly open, but also so far, we aren't really seeing a lot of weakness here from gold. And also the US dollar is on potentially the verge of breaking down like we discussed over the weekend. So let's take a look here at silver next. Okay. And also, guys, if you want to learn exactly how I trade SMC, check out the link right here on the screen. That is going to be a completely free SMC strategy. All you have to do is click on that link, enter your name and email address, and you will be given completely free access. So for silver XAGUSD, this is the breakout that I'm referring to. So you can see here that if we go to a 4-hour time frame, what you'll notice is that back here we have this breakup structure. Okay. So we had actually the close below this low back here, given this protected high up here. So this level is the one that buyers had to take out. And what you'll notice is that they did. Okay, we got the close above. So far, this high back here is serving as support. Okay, so you can see the bounce here off this level. Now, just like with gold, though, we do have imbalances for silver back here in this area, also back here in this region. So typically, after a change of character, what you want to do is you want to look from lows like this down here. Technically, this is your external low. So something like this down here. Now, what I would do in this case, because that seems really extreme here for silver, is I would actually use this low right here, because this is the low where this displacement occurred, which gave us that change of character. So from this low up here to the high, what you'll notice here is that we have basically below this low right here, this is your 50%. Everywhere below this low is discount, okay? So we do have an inefficiency back here as well. Now, the ideal scenario would be to get a change of character like this and then pull back here, take out this low, and then from there get the bounce, okay? Now, I'm not saying that that will happen with gold and silver. It's really, especially after you've seen these markets get really just kind of punished here for months, this could be a case where we just continue higher for silver and gold. So I'm not saying that we will see the pullback down here in this region below this low, but this ideally, for me would be the buying opportunity for silver if we got it. Okay. So again, this is the breakout I'm referring to, that change of character here from silver to give us that shift from bearish into a bullish market. And we also have too for silver, this yearly open back here. So right around 71.33, this was the yearly open. You can see the rejection back here. So this could be a case where in terms of support and resistance, right, if we're holding below or above these highs back here, we could see a dip down here to take out this area. However, as long as we're holding above this general area back here, these highs back here, then this is looking like a constructive market, potentially pushing back there toward that yearly open. Obviously, if we were to start losing areas like this down here, right, and not getting that bounce, then that would be different. That would start to look more bearish for silver. But so far, it does kind of look like we're getting that bottom, at least local bottom for this market, to push back there toward that yearly open around 71.33. So lastly, let's talk about oil here, WTI. This is the one that I mentioned over the weekend that was really the chart to watch. And as you can see here on Monday, we are so far getting the breakout or early signs of a breakout here from US oil. So in my opinion, this could be signs of the next breakout from this market. If you guys will remember, the last time I talked about this in a bullish sense was back here on the way down. Okay, so back here on the way down, what I mentioned was this level down here at 66.70. This was the inception point of this breakout. I wanted to see this fully mitigated, which we did get. This came within 30 cents of my level. And then of course, a massive rally from there. My target was $90 right here on this candle. So really, really nice move there. If you guys caught this, basically buying down here on this change of character and targeting this up here, which you can see we got and then pulled back. Okay, so that was the last time I really talked about this in terms of a setup. And now looking at the 4-hour time frame, you can see where this looks pretty constructive, guys. Right now, early signs of a breakout. I would like to see the day close above here. So basically, when you look at this on the daily time frame, what you'll notice here is that we do have a lot of lows back here in this area. So basically, we have these lows back here. We have this low. We have this high. Okay. So really, I would want to see it clear this level through here. If we do that, then in my opinion, we could see WTI here push higher into some imbalances like this first immediate one here, this candle. This is still an unmitigated imbalance up here. We also have this up here in this area and also this one. So there are still a lot of imbalances to target here for WTI if it does hold on to this breakout. And furthermore too, if you look at this on the daily chart, it's unclear whether we did fully test this level back here, but in my opinion, we really didn't quite come back here toward this level. So this could be a case where we come back here and test the high back here in this region again, right around $90. Okay. So again, this all hinges on WTI holding above this level right around 78.50 or so, 78.60 into the daily close. Okay. If we hold above here into the daily close, not only are we clearing this trend line here off the highs, but then we're also clearing this pivot. And then this down here starts to look like a deviation. Okay. So typically that is bullish for a market. You get the market closing below, trapping shorts down here in this area, and then closing back above. That's typically the technical catalyst for the push higher. Okay. So we'll see how this closes today, but so far this is looking pretty constructive. And again, this is what I talked about over the weekend, where I was saying, even though we were seeing gold pull back with lower highs and lower lows, you had to be careful because this started to look like a falling wedge. And so far we are seeing early signs of a breakout. But again, we'll see how this market closes the day. If it closes constructively though, again, we're looking at a pushback here, potentially towards some of these inefficiencies. As always, keep it locked in here for videos just like this one. Also check out the link right here on the screen for that free SMC strategy. Just click on the link, enter your name and email address. You will be given completely free access. So until next time, trade well. I will talk to you again in the next video.